everyone. Sawadee krab. Good
Waalaikumsalam.
afternoon for those in Australia, and thank you for joining us for this special AAMEP session with the Australia-ASEAN Muslim Exchange Program and the Pratiptam Foundation School in Songkhla in Thailand. Firstly, we're hosting the Zoom meeting, so we just briefly acknowledge the Bunurong people of the Kulin Nation and we pay respect to their elders. And also, with your permission, we'd like to record the session so we can share it with the other members of the AAMEP delegation. And we're very grateful to Brother Zaki, who's part of our delegation this year, for hosting us and organizing this visit, and we're looking forward to it very much. So now I'd like to hand over to the MC for our session, who will be beginning the session now, and looking forward to it. Please, Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. Let me introduce myself. My name is Rista Kania Sandi, an English teacher at Sangkhom Islam Wittaya, Australia-ASEAN Muslim Exchange Program. First of all, let's say thanks to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, who has given us mercy, blessing, and guidance so we can attend and participate in this special event without any obstacles. And also, let's deliver salawat and salam to our Prophet, Nabi Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, who has brought us from the darkness to the lightness. I would like to welcome the delegates of Australia-ASEAN Muslim Exchange Program, the director of Sangkhom Islam Wittaya School, Mr. Talib Kayem, the manager of Sangkhom Islam Wittaya School, Mr. Paisan Kayem, the vice director of Sangkhom Islam Wittaya School, Mr. Zaki Rongsemut, and all of the audience. So in this special morning, we have several agendas as follows. First, opening. Second, reciting the Holy Quran. Third, speech. Fourth, video presentation. 5, PowerPoint presentation. 6, question and answer. And the last is closing. So for the first agenda is opening. Let's open this event by reciting Basmalah together. Okay, move to the next agenda is reciting the Holy Quran, which will be recited by Miss Badriya Jaidi. She is the winner of Pori International Contest Festival. To Miss Badriya Jaidi, the time is yours.
Okay. Hello. 1, 2, 3. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Badriya Jadi. I am student at Sangkhom Islam Wittaya School. I'm in grade 9 now. Today I would like to recite Quran Surah Al-Isra ayat 20 to 25. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم كلا نمد هؤلاء وهؤلاء من عطاء ربك وما كان عطاء ربك محظورا انظر كيف فضلنا بعضهم على بعض وللآخرة والآخرة أكبر درجات وأكبر تفضيلا لا تجعل مع الله إلها آخر فتقعد مذموما مخذولا وقضى ربك ألا تعبدوا إلا إياه وبالوالدين إحسانا إما يبلغن عندك الكبر أحدهما فلا تقل لهما أف ولا تنهرهما وقل لهما قولا كريما واخفض لهما جناح الذل من الرحمة وقل رب ارحمهما كما ربياني صغيرا ربكم أعلم بما في نفوسكم إن تكونوا صالحين فإنه كان للأوابين غفورا صدق الله العظيم. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Speech that will be delivered by Miss Salwa Cederaki. To Miss Salwa Cederaki, the time is yours. Brother and sister in Islam, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning. My name is Salwa Cederaki, the student of Sangkhom Islamic in grade 12. Today, I would like to talk in topic on Islam, the religion of peace. Islam is the religion of peace. The Quran called way the path of peace. It said that God loves peace. In fact, the root word of Islam is salama, which itself means peace. So, the spirit of Islam is the spirit of peace. The first verse of the Quran breathes the spirit of peace. It reads, in the name of God, the most merciful, the most compassionate. This verse is repeated in the Quran no less than 130 times. It shows the great importance of mercy and compassion. One of God's names, according to the Quran, is As-Salam, which means peace. Moreover, the Quran said that the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ was sent to the world as a mercy to mankind. A perusal of the Quran shows that most verses of the Quran and also the Hadith are based on peace and kindness. Either directly or indirectly, the ideal society, according to the Quran, is Dar as-Salam, that is the house of peace. Islam attaches great importance to peace. In fact, Islam cannot afford not to be in a state of peace because all that Islam aims at spiritual progress, intellectual development, character building, social reform, educational activities, and above all missionary work can be achieved only in an atmosphere of patience. It is only in a peaceful situations that planned activities are possible. It is for these reasons. It is for these reasons that the Prophet Muhammad SAW went to great extent to establish peace at all costs.
Recording stopped.
According to Islam, peace is the rule, and war is only an exception. Even in defensive war, we have to see the result. If the result is doubtful, Muslims should avoid war. Even in a defensive situation, straight acts of aggression are not enough for Muslims to rush into war. They have to assess the whole situations and adopt policies of avoidance when war is not certain to achieve a positive result. This can be seen from the example given in the articles of these sections as was in the case of the Battle of the Trench. In this event, there was clear-cut aggression on the part of the antagonists who traveled as far as 300 miles from Mecca to Medina only to attack the Muslims. The Prophet got a trend that in order to prevent an armed confrontation and thus avoid engaging in a defensive war, that Islam is a religion of peace in the complete sense of the word. Every teaching of Islam is based on the principle of peace and avoidance. Any deviation from the model is a deviation from Islam and is due to misconception. We should therefore understand the ideology of peace given in Islam and base our actions upon this ideology so that peace will prevail in the world. Thank you.
Thank you so much for delivering the speech, Ms. Salwa Chedraki. The next section is video presentation. Enjoy the video.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome to Sangkhom Islam Wittaya School, the school which is normally known as Pondok. The Sangkhom Islam Wittaya School is a large private Islamic school operating under the office of the Private Education Commission of Songkhla, Thailand Ministry of Education, located at 43/Village number 1, Samnak Teu Subdistrict, Sadao District, Songkhla Province. Established by Bapa Zakaria Kahim in 1972, in the past the only pondok institution, commonly known as Pondok Banlu, which taught Islamic knowledge only. There was only a few students at the time of establishment, but it was very popular after 20 years of opening. There were a maximum of 500 students during the peak season of Pondok. In 1991, Ustad Paisan Kayim operated a learning center as a non-formal education center that the students could learn common knowledge parallel with Islamic knowledge. The center name was Patana Tham School, providing education services at the lower secondary and upper secondary levels. In 1998, the Pondok received the private Islamic school license for Sangkhom Islam Wittaya School from Sabayoy District. The new administrator team, Dr. Abdul Rahman Kayin, was appointed as the school manager, and Dr. Talib Kayin was appointed as the head teacher, and in the first academic year, there were 120 students involved. In 2004, the school transferred the license to the Darun Naim for Education Foundation, which Dr. Talib Qayyim as the licensee as the school director. It has expanded the curriculum in all phases from early childhood, elementary, secondary, and high school. In 2019 is the 47th year of Islamic educational management and currently classified as large private Islamic school with an area of 21 RE, 10 academic buildings and assembly buildings with a total of 1,983 students, a total of 140 Thai teachers and staff, and 9 foreign teachers. Sangkhom Islam Wittaya School has continuously improved the readiness of infrastructures such as buildings, places, courses, and teaching management systems to become the leading schools of the Islamic private schools in Songkhla. The school has collaborated with other educational institutions at the basic educational level and universities, both at nationwide and abroad, in order to create the quality of learners and school development that are accepted both domestically and internationally level. School identity, School of Islamic Way. School philosophy, developing by studying diligently and pursuing virtue. Vision. Within 2019, Sangkhom Islam Wittaya School will be a private Islamic school that has quality standards, develop effective management, develop teachers to be professionals, develop learners with knowledge of both Islam and science, and applying the principles of Islam in their life. The learners are talented in sports and adhere to democracy. Arranging the environment as a source of learning, focusing on the sufficiency economy philosophy is involved and aim to develop education to the Asian community. Mission. Intending to provide education for the youth to receive educational services, both religious and ordinary, thoroughly and equally. Organize a comprehensive systematic management structure in accordance with the knowledge and ability of the personnel in order to have standards. Developing information systems and information technology to facilitate educational management. Develop the quality assurance system within the school to be systematic and effective for management. Promote and develop teachers and personnel to have quality, morality, ethics, have a good attitude towards the professions, and act in accordance with professional ethics. Develop curriculum to be effective in response to the needs of learners and locals. Organize learning activities that are Islamic student-centered and local knowledge. Promote the excellence of learners in academic, religion, and sport through cooperation from all relevant sectors. Promoting education provisions to Asian society. School strategy. Intensive development of learners to have quality according to the basic education standards. Develop teachers and educational personnel to be professional personnel. Improve and develop management to be effective and conducive to the development of educational quality. And making learning community development. School honors. The school received the Royal Award for School in 2010 in the medium-sized school and received the Royal Award for Teacher at the same year. His Excellency Aziz Pita Kumpon, Sheikhul Islam, the leader of Muslim in Thailand, said to the school administrators that let this school be the hope of the Muslim society in Thailand. His Excellency Dr. Surin Pitsuwan, former Minister of Foreign Affairs and the former ASEAN Secretary General, stated, "Let the school be the front line in the management of integrated Islamic education to be the confluence of two academic streams in the secular and Islam section." Al-Hidayah Program Channel 3 Malaysia produced a documentary Babo Zakaria Qayyim, the founder of Sangkhom Islam Wittaya School and Islamic education in Thailand. Professor Dr. Lincoln Arshad, Chairman of Muhammadiyah Higher Education Council, said the school, Sangkhom Islam Wittaya School, is a wonderful school. I like this school very much. There is a high availability, clean school that not only teaches Islam but also general subjects as well. Dr. Sheikh Adil Alhamd, Islamic leader of International Charity Foundation, Mafatihul Khair, Bahrain, said that the Sangkhom Islam Wittaya School, it is a quality school that is prestige of the Muslim brothers and sisters in Thailand. Accredited with Al-Azhar University Egypt, both in religion and general subjects. President of the Al-Irshad International Foundation, Mr. Rozak Muhammad Lazim, Singapore, mentioned that Sangkhom Islam Wittaya School is a school that has the potential to upgrade to an international Islamic private school in Thailand. MOU signed a cooperation in educational development, exchange program, joint research with the university, educational institution, and sister school in Indonesia and Malaysia, more than 20 organizations. Alright, that's a wrap about the brief history and the basic information of Sangkhom Islam Wittaya School. Are you interested? Let's come to the school, let's learn Islam together and be a better Muslim. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Sorry, still muted. Thank you.
Thanks. The next session is PowerPoint presentation that will be presented by Mr. Zakir Rongsemut. To Mr. Zakir Rongsemut, the time is yours.
Thank you very much, and welcome everyone to this school in Songkhla. The name of the school is Sangkhom Islam Wittaya School. And this, sorry. Okay. This school we run from the Al-Quran ayah that read in the name of your Lord. Sorry, can you see the PowerPoint? I'm not sure that you see the PowerPoint or not. Okay, I want to share it with everyone. Okay, so this is our ideologies for organize the education in Thailand. And we also try to use education as the vehicle to change the world, inshallah. In this school, Sangkhom Islam Wittaya School, normally known as the Quranic school, and this school got the Royal Award in 2010, in 2019, 2020, and 2021. We adopt Abacus curriculum to use in this school, and we also be the school model for the brain balancing Abacus, and we start to do for the STEM education as a model school. And the school recognized as the energy saving award school also. In here, we use the Islamic education as the Islamic education center for Maktab. And the school adopt the science, math, and technologies, the genius classroom for the science centers of Thailand. And in here, we also do use the curriculum of our My First Semester Winter curriculum. These curriculum start from Israel, and we also try to use this curriculum to improve the English language of our students. And we adult Little Scientist House project, and recently in this year we got the National Astronomical Research Institutes of Thailand as the model school here. In this school, we have the curriculum and the subject that got the special one, like Islamic English Intensive Program, Arabic Intensive Program, Quran and Leadership Program, Sport and Leadership Program, and Intensive STEM Education Program. And also, we apply for the Multimedia Intelligence Program for the student also. About the brief history of the school, Ustaz Zakaria Kayem, who passed away in 7 days back in this month, he started to establish the school in 1972 when he graduated from Mecca, Saudi Arabia, and the villages around these communities invite him to establish Padok, and the villager donated the land for the school also. In here, normally we call as Padok Balung. Until now, it's over 50 years, and more than 10,000 of the students from Songkhla, Satun, Pathalung, Krabi, Phuket, Pattani. This is the province in Thailand, and includes some of the students from Malaysia and Myanmar come to study with him. In 1998, the school have changed to the Integrated Islamic Private School curriculum and changed the name from Padok Balung to Sangkhom Islamitiya School. And we provide the formal education, follow national curriculum and the Islamic curriculum together. So it's an integrated curriculum used to curriculum in the same school, like that. And now, today, the school has over 2,000 students and 150 teachers and staff. This is the school administrators, Dr. Abdul Rahman Kayem as the managers, Mr. Paisan Kayem vice managers, and Dr. Talib Kayem as the principal. Dr. Abdul Rahman Kayem, he got a PhD in political science from Aligarh Muslim University in India. His responsibility, he as the managers of the school, and also he the representative of Islamic committees of Thailand. And apart from that, he is the vice president of Songkhla Provincial Administrative Organization. He is the one of the politicians, the local politician that try to negotiate with the big pictures of the province and got the beneficiary for the Muslim society in Songkhla. And Mr. Paisan Kayem, he's graduated from master degree in business administration in Egypt, the city university. And his responsibilities, he is the vice managers of the Sangkhom Islamitiya School. And apart from that, he is the president of Hajj and Umrah Entrepreneur Association of Thailand. And he also the managers of the Ikhlas travel and tour companies that provide Hajj and Umrah to the people in Thailand. And our directors, Mr. Talib Kayem, he got Master of Education Administration from Thaksin University in Thailand, and he takes responsibilities as the school directors. And apart from that, he is the chairman of Educational Network of Songkhla Region 9. In Songkhla Region 9, we got like around 9 the private school, and he is the chairman in. Is not only the Islamic school, but also the others private school that are located in the area of Sadao. Before this, he is the former president of the Private Islamic School Association of Sangkhom also. And this is the team of Vice Director team, and I, as the Vice Director team that taking charge for the primary school. In the school has kindergarten, primary school, and secondary school, and I take charge for the primary school and to develop the education qualities and trying to find out the new curriculum and new technique in the spatial thing for the student that could let them to preserve their identities, and also they would be like be the international person that could use good in English and the others. This is like the school structures. In for the numbers of the students from the kindergarten, we got 400 pupils in primary school, 800 pupils in the secondary school, around 900 students in the school. When we talk about the curriculum that we use inside the school, that you see we got the core curriculum that the student, all of the students have to study the core curriculum from the Thai language, mathematics, science, social science, and the others. And this thing that all of the students like have to study from the core curriculum that the Ministry of Education requires us to start, and we all of us have to follow. And when the upper secondary, we have this science stream and art stream that the student can choose for their futures, which when they want to study in a university, and which stream that they want to be and want to study in the futures. And also in the school, we have the Islamic curriculum, and another 8 subject that all of the students have to study. And apart from that, they got the elective course for another 5 subjects. So it means inside the school around 16 to 18 or 20 that the student have to study. So the new way of the curriculum that we try to do for the school is the integrated, how to reduce the numbers of the subject inside the school, and try to integrate the thing like the subject that the student have to study in core curriculum, like social study, and how we could integrate with Atari or Akhlaq or the others. And when the student study like foreign language, and how we could integrate with the Arabic language or Malayu language. In Thailand, you will see the Arabic language and Malayu language is inside the Islamic curriculum, not the core curriculum one. What do we focus on the program? In here, we quite need our students to recite Quran, and we teach the Quran from the basic to read the Quran and reciting Quran. And the good student, we set the course for Muratan reciting Quran and Tafiz Quran also. And we also provide the student with kitab teaching, like Kitab Kuning, the traditional Islamic teaching, and we train like the Ijtimai study, and this is like the after-school teaching. In the curriculum that we use in the school for the Islamic study is the Tashin curriculum from South Africa. And here we we know in Thailand, we know that the maktab system. And this is the abacus or mental arithmetic curriculum that we need our students to be better in abacus. This is like the special program to improve thinking methodologies of the basic math. And we using in the class, in some class, like the English program we request the teacher to use to teaching abacus in English or something like that. In here, we got the training teachers and the supervisors team come to monitor the abilities of the student in every month. For the Arabic curriculum, we use the Wittaya Arabic curriculum. This is from Madrasah Asia from Singapore that they claim suitable for non-Arab and understand the Asian Cape learning style, and we use this. And they send us the trainer to train us how to use this curriculum, and we need our students that could use Arabic for communication, because of some of them we will use for the study in Azhar or the Arab world in the futures. In Malayu language curriculum, we got a chance, the opportunities from SMK Pukulajaya and UUM Tujiwala, the Malayu curriculum, Bahasa Malayu curriculum for us. And now we also use this curriculum inside the school. For the English curriculum that we use, my first English adventures, and inshallah, if in Australia got the good curriculum and understand the contact of the Muslim, and we would be applying the curriculum to train for the student in the school in the near future, inshallah. For the mathematics, we apply for the Japanese mathematics, and we use technique of the lesson study and open approach to improve high order thinking and creative thinking skill of the student. And we also focus on the science subject also, and we apply the Little Scientist House as a curriculum to train the student in the kindergarten for the how they could think in science and like have the skill of the scientists. In this one, we got the network with the University of Prince Songkhla University in Thailand to follow our abilities in the qualities of the teaching thing in here. In here, we also be the STEM education centers that the school was chosen by the sign of Thailand office in the Office of Private Education to be the STEM education. The STEM education we apply in primary school and secondary school, and we also train the thing in here. This is something, and the last one, we got the model, we asked the model school of the National Astronomical Research Institute of Thailand that they gave the astronomical toolkit. We try to integrate of the Falakia and model science to teach the students to know what the things from here. We got the teacher training and teaching in the class and organize the special activity to observe the sky. This is the international collaboration we got from Singapore Sister School, Indonesia, in university, and also the sister school in Malaysia. The best practice from us that we want to share, that one is the cultural exchange. That is one that we need our students to know the diversities of the people around the world, and even inside the Muslim society, that we need them to understand for this, and they can their own identities and to share what the thing that they have to the others in countries in the futures. And in here we have Balong TV for the workshop lab for the media production. We got the broadcast him in Yating TV channel, and we got the YouTube channel and Facebook page and to share. And we also provide the teachers and students as the Islamic fund that the student can learn how to do like the Islamic banking and the thing that they have to done, and they learn from this. And all of these that you can follow us from the Facebook, YouTube, and the other social media. And thank you very much for listening to me. And this is after this it will be the session of Q&A, and inshallah we open the floor for all of you to discuss together with us. In here, we have the Ustaz Muhammad. He is the head of the Islamic study in the school, and he is in charge for the students who plan to study in the Arab world or Al-Azhar for their grade and find a scholarship for them. And next to teacher Muhammad, Ustaz Muhammad is next to the Ustaz Muhammad, Ustaz Farid. He is the Hafizin, and he teach Hafiz students, young learners, like when they pass and they have like the foundation of reciting Quran, and is it would be like a together if you have the question, and we have the student and some teachers that would be like have the essential idea and the question that you want to know more for the school here. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Brother Zaki, for that fascinating presentation. And it's really amazing to see the international extent of the school, and you know, how varied and wide the resources that you're using, the support, and you know, the visitors that you're getting from all around the world, and also our region. And of course, we have some. You've got the teachers and the staff members from everywhere as well. So you know, it's been fascinating. We have some time for about 15-20 minutes for Q&A. I would like to open up to our delegates. We have a couple of questions. There was Nurham, who wanted to know about the Islamic curriculum, and Ahlami also wanted to ask. So maybe Nurham, could you go first, and we just follow up with Ahlami. So.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and Swadika. Your presentation is very good, and I am so interested about your Islamic curriculum. I would like to know more. How did the school get the curriculum? Did you follow any Islamic curriculum of other schools or other country? And also, how about the language of instruction? How about the books and the materials? Is it in Thai language, Malay, or Arabic? ขอบคุณค่ะ
ครับคุณครูเขาถามถึงเรื่องของหลักสูตรของเราเนี่ยว่าใช้มาจากต่างประเทศไหมแล้วก็ เอาตอนการจัดการเรียนการสอนเนี่ยมีกระบวนการอย่างไรนะครับผมตอบเองเลยนะโอเคfor the curriculum that we use for the Islamic education as in the presentation that we adopt from many countries and in here depend on the nature of the subject. Like Bahasa Melayu, we have our own curriculum and the material, like the book and the thing that we use in here from here, and we working together with the sister school and UUM to develop the materials and the teaching practice and technique and for all of that for improve our teachings. And for the Islamic studies, we also adopt from South Africa for teaching the Islamic in here. Even the first country for the Islamic curriculum that called Maktab from the South Africa, and in here in Thailand we have the centers of Maktab that try to follow and to change to translate the material in Thai language and the others. So in here for the normal class or the standard class that we use for the Islamic study, that we use the Maktab curriculum, we use in Bahasa Thai, in Thai language. And for the spatial classrooms, like the student who study in Islam in intensive English program, the student got chance to study Islamic study in English language, is like that. Yeah, and as you see from the presentation that we adopt from many countries, and for the English language also, the first of the origin of my first English adventures from Israel. And this curriculum was introduced to Thailand in 15 years ago. And when we discussed with the supervisor of the curriculum, and this is quite suitable for our kid in here, and we adopt this curriculum to improve the English language for our students in the school. Yeah.
I think that was the question from Ahlami about the curriculum from Israel. Is that right?
Yes, the curriculum from Israel.
Yeah. Ahlami, did you want to? Or was that answered your question?
Yeah,
was there a follow-up?
Yeah, Brother Zaki, the curriculum is about English language or different kind of knowledge?
Just only English language. The curriculum, though, is very good. It means the Israeli people that use English as the foreign language. It's not like the second language or the third language. So when we compare with the Thai student or Thai kid, in here everywhere is Thai language. So it means we couldn't use the curriculum that use the English as the second language or the third language. So we use the English as the foreign language curriculum and use with the student in here in Thailand. It's like that in the school. Some people try to question us. Hey, you use the curriculum from Israel is good for you, but when we review back to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam period, he sent his Sahaba to study Hebrew or the language and the thing that the people of Jews have or the others. So this is like the information that we need and to improve. And if we found the curriculum suitable for our kids better than this, so we could change the curriculum to the others. And we need our kids to be better based in like in each subject that they have. Like it's like that. Any question for this? If you didn't clear.
Okay. Yeah, I think there's a few more. I just want to get to the others, but maybe we can follow up because Brother Zaki is also in our group. So let me go to Isnan. Are you able to ask your question, Brother Isnan? I'm not sure if you're able to be on camera. If not, I'll just ask it for you because I think he's in a busy place. Okay, so he said he was wondering about, he said he's very happy to see the latest technologies. He was wondering about the source of funding for the school. And he also wanted to know about the subject At-Tariq. So that's the only subject he wasn't sure about. I don't know if you know what that's referring to. At-Tariq. I must have missed that bit in the presentation. So
Can you tell some? Tariq. The curriculum, right? Okay. So the question is about Tariq, like the history in Islam, right?
or maybe Tariq. Yes, Tariq. He put a Q in there. I'm not sure.
อาจารย์ตอบหน่อยไหมตอบนิดนึงวิชาตารีกับเราสอนยังไงใช่ไหมครับก็ถามอย่างนี้นะตอบไหมตอบสักหน่อยOkay, the Tariq or the Islamic history in here, we teach the student like follow the curriculum that we have from the history of the Prophet and then Sahaba and the dynasty or the empire of the Islamic empire and the others until the current situation of this is like the long view of the Tariq subject. And also in the school, we try to integrate with the core curriculum that the school have to apply from the Ministry of Education, that we have to learn about world history and Thailand history and also the thing. So we try to integrate two subjects from the core curriculum under Ministry of Education and Islamic Education, Islamic study curriculum together and to integrate the thing for our kids to see the long run of the history in the world for the Tariq subject. That is.
Thank you. Thanks. You want to ask your question?
Assalamualaikum, Brother Zaki. I have two questions for you. First one is about the how did the management of the school manage the school in terms of the class, the social well-being of both student and teacher. And the second question is about what is the assessment based on of each level? Is it by the coursework or is it by examination?
Okay, for the management of the numbers of the teachers and the number of the students, like the rate in our school, especially the Islamic school, the rate is quite high because of the others, like the government school or the general private school. They have the core curriculum, and the teachers has only have for that. But in the Islamic school, we have to double of the numbers of the teachers. It means we have the secular subject teachers, and we also have the Islamic teachers that they have the numbers is quite high. So in here is around 1 per 20s. It's like that for the school. The numbers of the student and the teachers, and in the education law that they also control the number of the teachers and numbers of the students, that in each classroom not more than 30 to 40s. So this is like the numbers in the class. And the other question that you asked, brother, can you?
About
assessment. This school also use the same assessment with the government school and others private school, that the student have to test, got the examination in ONET, or this is like the national test level, and the student have to follow like TCAS or a lot of tests that the student have to follow, start from primary school until the high school. It's like that. And the qualities of in our school, when they got the test, is quite lower than, is not higher than the average of the whole countries. But for us, for the subject in the modern one, so we got a little bit lower rate for the whole country.
Yeah. Thanks very much. Brother Zaki, I'm conscious it's 11 a.m. now in your time. Do you have time for one more question?
Organize side or STEM education and the others. So please welcome.
Okay. I think the question from Sister Fatiha was about recruiting international teachers, but we could also hear from someone about science. If if there's time. I'm conscious people might have to go because it's getting but yeah, Sister Fatiha, would you like to ask your question, and then we can hear from Brother Zaki and also the science teachers briefly.
Thank you, Rowan. Can you hear my voice?
Yeah, we can. Yep.
Assalamualaikum, Brother Zaki. I would like to ask about how you recruit international teachers. It seems that we here in my campus, it's hard to get international lecturer, but your school is really, mashallah, with all these international people. How do you get them? Yeah.
Yeah, please. Yeah. I agree. It's quite impressive how
actually in here, if the English teachers, they're very famous English teachers from Philippines or the Filipinos teachers. So in here, the numbers of the Filipinos that teach the English in all around the countries is a lot, but it's quite hard to find the Muslim English teachers from Filipinos. So from this program, I found a lot of people from Philippines that would be like have collaboration in the futures. For us, we recruit the teacher with the MOU with the university, especially in Indonesia, because we got a lot of like strong linkage between the school in here and Muhammadiyah University. Like the teachers who teach English or the other subject in my school, most of them from Indonesia. So because of we worried with the identities of the teachers and the student that would be like blend together in there would be no question a lot with the thing from the parent and the others. We need the parents' trust in our education, so we recruit most of them, the Muslim teachers from the international levels. If they from the other religions, we will interview them that they understand our daily life and the traditions and the ideas of the Muslim or not, and so the student and the teacher would be like blend and understand each other's and would be like a good and strong linkage after the pass from that. And we want to say most of our recruit for the international level teachers from the MOU is mean we need to know the university that they're from, and I want to know and we could trust the agency that find the teachers and to work together with us. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. It's really interesting to hear about your approach, and obviously you're really taking quite a lot of care in terms of selection of, you know, staff and resources and that, but it's still quite a varied outlook. You know, sometimes we have, you know, you tend to have one country or one influence, but mashallah, it's very international, the influences or the curriculum. So I think I don't want to sort of, I know we could ask a lot more questions, but I'm also conscious that some of the delegates, this is in the middle of their workday, and, you know, we don't want to take up too much of your time. So we would love to, perhaps Brother Zaki, in the timetable, you were saying we could have a group photo. And if there's a final comment from yourself, I'm sure, you know, that would be wonderful. Please, I'll hand it back to you, inshallah.
The last session, we would like our Ustaz, Ustaz Farid, to have dua together, and like during this, we could take picture together.
Yeah.
Well, please welcome us. Doa jauh-jauh ya. Doa jauh-jauh ya. Đây là cái này. Đây này. Alhamdulillah. Syukran katsiran. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Hamdan yuwafi ni'amahu wa yukafi mazidah. Ya Rabbana lakal hamd kama yanbaghi li jalali wajhika wa 'azimi sultanik. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala alihi wa ashabihi. الأولين يا آخرا آخرين يا ذا القوة المتين يا رحم المساكين يا أرحم الراحمين يا حي يا قيوم برحمتك نستغيث يا ذا الجلال والإكرام يا عظيم اغفر لنا ذنبا عظيم فإنه لا يغفر الذنوب العظيم إلا العظيم اللهم إنا نسألك موجبات رحمتك وعزائم مغفرتك والغنيمة من كل بر والسلامة من كل إثم اللهم لا تدع لنا هذا ذنبا إلا غفرته ولا هما إلا غفرته ولا دينا إلا قضيته ولا مريضا إلا شفيته ولا ضالا إلا هديته ولا جاهلا إلا علمته ولا فقيرا أو مسكينا إلا أغنيته ربنا هب لنا من أزواجنا وذرياتنا قرة أعين واجعلنا للمتقين إماما ربنا ظلمنا أنفسنا وإن لم تغفر لنا وترحمنا لنكونن من الخاسرين اللهم أعنا على ذكرك وشكرك وحسن عبادتك اللهم أرنا الحق حقا وارزقنا اتباعه وأرنا الباطل باطلا وارزقنا اجتنابه اللهم إنا نعوذ بك من علم لا ينفع ومن قلب لا يخشع ومن نفس لا تشبع ومن دعوة لا يستجاب لها ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل نعم المولى ونعم النصير وصلى الله على سيدنا وحبيبنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. Thank you everyone again, and inshallah, if you got time or visit Thailand, we would like to visit us in Songkhla and in Krabi, inshallah. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, and inshallah we can take up your invitation, Brother Zaki and everyone. I just want to allow us to have time for a group photo. So if everyone, if you're able to turn your camera on, we can do that quickly, inshallah. Maybe Sister Ulfa can also help, and I'll just do the, here it is.
Okay, I'll start. 1, 2, 3. Once more, please. 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, everyone. Jazakumullah khair, and thank you so much to Brother Zaki and the Sangkhom Islam Wittaya School for hosting us, especially so soon after the passing away of the founder, Ustaz Zakaria. So really appreciate it. You must be very busy at this time. And yeah, we hope that we can come and visit you at some point and make it an in-person visit. And it's really truly inspiring to see all the work that you're doing and all the recognition that you're getting. So may Allah reward you and keep you prosperous and flourishing, inshallah. And we look forward to our next meeting. So Jazakumullah khair, and we see you soon, inshallah. Sawadee krap, and assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
Alaikum assalam. More inshallah.
Thank you, everyone, and thank you, Brother Zaki.